I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Greetings, fellow GregTechers, fellow Twitchers, YouTubers, all alike, the gamers of the world, the programmers, the people that watch videos, yeah, you people, welcome in. I too am one of those. I also do a bit of that. We're going to take a look now at our YouTube URL and do the usual. It is tradition. Ads are bothering. Watching mine. Try this other streaming site. We pin it. Yes. Manually unpinned and hide for myself. Okay, I get your mind. Do you want to be inside or outside the office? Can you believe the door opened? Alright. Yeah. Alright. That's what I thought, buddy. Okay. They want to be in here with me, playing the Greg. Chat today. We're resuming where we left off. I haven't even moved anything in my inventory. Haven't even started a fire yet. Ah, I hear a bell ring. XA must have dinged the bell. Seriously, make up your mind. I'm gonna just leave the door open for them. Ding ding ding. So satisfying. Machinist B is what we're after. And here's what happened last time, chat. Diligent, all the way across. We got gypped on every single B. I don't know how. But we have one more here. It has a chance. And if this fails, we have to go remake our machinist be on top of the recyclers or something, which... Yeah, there's still some recyclers. Now... where do I find fire that never quits? The answer is netherrack, right? How do I get this in Garden of Grime? Whew. I actually don't know the answer to this one yet. Okay, I'm not doing a meteor ritual, obviously. Yeah, that's a little ways off. If I already had netherrack, I would have compressed netherrack, right? I need to put glowstone into a rock breaker with circuit number 6. That sounds way too complicated. We have some netherrack dust. Okay, maybe we also have like a bit of netherrack. Let me check. Oh, we're getting this from the loots. The gambas. Okay, yeah, what do I care then? Yeah, let's just go ahead and throw this in the compressor. Now, question. Is it an LV compressor or a steam compressor? I think it's a steam, chat. Okay, we're going up there. In you go. And we wait. Then I need to make flint and steel. I don't know if we have one yet. I'm going to turn up Xay's volume just a bit. In my background, I have a stream cracked open too. And I would join the Discord call. Discord has an update that I have to install. I'll do that post-stream. Oh, I walked away without our netherrack. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I am waking up. The caffeine is kicking in. I'm thinking it went backward. Oh, yeah, here it is. Found it. There was already 3 there. Well, 2. You know, 2 plus the 1 we just made. So flint and steel. T-search? We do have it. Here it is. And now it's on our hotbar. And now let's go light the base on fire. Where do I want to put fire? Not near the tree, right? But near enough the bee to make it happy. Oh, we'll just dig a hole in the ground right here and light a fire. Okay, bee, are you happy now? I'm gonna take you out, put you back in. You will search for the fire. You found the fire. Good. So the fact that it's looking for fire is a good sign to me, because... Yeah? Are you the reason the computer's crashing? Do I need to dust it? Before I started stream today, chat, my computer just went completely black. Like, all I did was like open up a new tab in my browser window, and next thing I know, black screen. And the computer, the fan stopped, everything went silent. I saw the lights flicker on the motherboard, and it was rebooting next thing I know. I still need to review my last log of messages to see what the reason was. Why did it reboot? But I wanted to stream instead, and this is not a professional, like, mainframe server where I have to do my work. This is the kind of stuff I do for a living. Check, why did the Linux box turn off randomly? Was it a hardware failure? Or software? Something else? And we don't need any of those, right? And the diligent we can re-roll. Yeah, here. Let's get it restarted. This one can live out its life. Is there one that's not busy? That's no longer our Machinist Gamba. The Machinist Gamba is here. Machinist. Please. Please give it to us. So this one is going to take a little while. It's 30%. So I think I managed to get the shortest lifespan onto it at least. At least that's like the smallest amount of time that we can wait. Those are ready for the next breed. What is the next breed after Machinist? Perhaps Clay? So that would be Industrious plus Diligent. Yep, that's right, chat. Even after we get Machinist, there's more bees for us to do. More. It's like it doesn't stop. They just keep coming. Since we're basically, soft locked into this dimension because, rules. Why did we decide to have rules with Grind? Any resources we can get from the bees are great. So clay block as a foundation. Well, let's go see if I can find clay blocks. I think the answer to that is a no. But we could be surprised. Okay, yeah, it wasn't in fact a no. T-Search says, yeah, keep digging. Well, we dig for some actual clay. Let's go make at least, I don't know, 4 blocks. That way we can do 4 rolls of this Gamba game. Compressor, you are here. I'm assuming it's a compressor recipe. I didn't even look. Please give us clay blocks. It makes sense to me. And this also reminds me, chat, that there used to be a recipe in the game. Where if you cut clay blocks, you got 9 clay plates. They decided that was overpowered, and they removed that. Let's see, where's the cutting machine recipe now? What did they change it to? In fact, yeah, you can't even cut these anymore. I think they changed it to where you put clay dust in the compressor and you get clay plates. Yeah. So now you can only get 4 clay plates per block of clay. Which means you can't infinitely loop the same block of clay over and over. Darn. Well, and why would that be good? Well, clay dust used to be able to, I think, electrolyze this to get aluminium out of it. Isn't that still a thing? We're looking at usages in clay dust now. Yeah, it's still a thing. I mean, now it's alumina dust. This used to be just aluminium. It was really good. In fact, the lithium that you got from this could also power like a boiler setup for solid fuel. So, not only was it like an infinite resource generator, it just also produced excess power, just like a small amount. And now I yapped enough. Clay blocks are ready, aren't they? All 4 of them? No, and there's one more. Oh, well, I don't need to wait for it. I think 3 is enough. Should put the fire back where I found it. Which was here. Yep. Is XA saying that we're almost in MV in his street? Is that what I just heard in the background? Oh my goodness, we are. Because he just did the gallium arsenide. We saw that quest pop up. He's making diodes. I guess to MV circuits. Chat. That's huge. So when we get to MV... Oh, we already have aluminium. I think that means the EBF's working. There is an EBF. Look at that. How did I not see that when I was down there earlier? Apparently I'm blind. Very blind. Alright, Machinist B, please. Yes. Let's go. Are you pure Machinist, though? You're not. Okay. It's fine. At least we got a drone with it. Which is also not pure. Round you go again. I'm going to check each and every single one of these drones to make sure we're not throwing any of them away if they say Machinist. Nope. Double unweary. Double unweary. Okay, we keep that one. That's a keeper right there. The other 2. Goodbye. Okay, now clay blocks. On top of some, like, fresh apiaries, I think. And those industrious breeds that were breeding right there. At least I hope they were industrious and not imperial. They look the same at first glance. They're both like white, shimmery, shining bees. I am out of apiaries in that chest. What did I put them over here instead? Oh, I did. Okay. I'm going to put up 3 clay blocks. Let me check the biome here, though. Shield, shield. Yeah, these are all shield. Let me try to beat clay. These there. Okay. Why am I breeding industrious with unweary here? Or was I just checking to see if these were gone? I think that's the case. These are all imperial. Alright, what is the difference here? I mean, this is a decent... No, that's not a decent industrious breed. It lost some of its stats. Okay, so I'm trying to restat industrious, I think. But I don't want to do that by hand. We'll go grab some of our spare industrious drones. Well, I said spare industrious drones. Oh dear. Do I have some? Maybe these ones were new, and that's... Oh. That's exactly it. We were chasing after industrious, and we hadn't quite finished with them yet. Yeah, okay. So, this is going to be a reading game of which drone, which princess is the best, which one are we going to keep. And we have several to check. Several, I say. Turning the volume up some on my end. When I manipulate volume on my end, chat, does that affect your all listening to? Curious to know. Make sure the stream is flowing too. Yeah, we seem to be live. Bit rates are flowing. Yep. Okay. We're coming at kind of early for a Tuesday, but I have a few hours before the German class, so let's read some B stats. Normal, shortest, max. Both okay. So with this one, it would be ideal if that where it says false there in the middle, we combine it with something that doesn't say false. And that one says false. That one does. This one says true in the middle. Okay. I think we could combine this with that. And it's pure industrious, so yeah, that's not a bad choice. Let's roll that. Yeah, you can pull these out too. Okay. So those had traits that were not so good that we already processed. Up next, what do we have? We have the shortest lifespan. Okay, so most of the stats at the start are good. We're just working on the tolerance and the one in the middle by the looks of this. Okay. So we need to find another B that in the middle doesn't say false. No, that says 2 falses. Those are also 2 falses. There's a true false. Okay, can we do better? Can we get a true? No? Okay. I will try with a true false. And now we know those are also bad. All right, 3 Bs left. Check. I feel so organized now. Like we're just going for like a single trait. The other traits are good. Oh, it's great. Okay, that has half true false. Also there. And if we're lucky, a true trait? No, okay. So the best one was this one. They had it on the dominant gene. And I don't think we'll need these again. Goodbye. Thank you, bees, for your service. Looks like I kept Thaumonomicon overnight in my inventory. Whoops. Usually I try to return that back to the Thaumcraft area. Oh, we're low on our bread stuff. I think it's time to make more burgers and cheeseburgers. We need something else to finish the last slot off, too. I think. Yeah, we're getting diminishing returns here soon. Well, we'll be good for a bit. At some point, there'll be some cooking. But Machinist bee. Oh, how are we looking here? That's so good. And I put that one unweary that had part Machinist away, didn't I? The one that I kept over here? It's okay, we ended up getting more. I would have otherwise had to look through the entire filing cabinet at all the unwearies to see which one had Machinist. We have a pure Machinist drone. Yes. And it got the fastest speed too. That's good. True, both one, trues. Okay, here we have two falses, but it kept rocks. This is good. How's the princess look? You are still part unweary. Did you keep your fire flower? Okay, no, you didn't. This is good. So I want to put the fire out at some point. And you did keep... No, you got false there too. Okay, so what about this one? Part Imperial, part Machinist. Double false. Okay. One here too. Okay, well this has true false. That's better. Machinist. Okay. I think that's the best one that we can toss in there. And this one was also pure Machinist, so let's really keep that one on the hopper. Any other gamble games I can roll at the same time, right? We're waiting on the Industrious to get better, and then we'll put them together with the Blaze. We have good diligence. Ready to go? Oh, thank you, dear. I did the grocery shopping this morning, chat. And now there's potato soup. It has appeared. Oh my gosh. It's so cold out today. It's -6 Celsius, which is, you know, slightly below freezing, somewhere between 0 and 32 Fahrenheit. Probably like 25-ish Fahrenheit or something. Yeah, anyway. It's also very windy, though. Like, surprisingly windy. It's almost never windy here in Berlin these past few months that we've been living here. And today, it was blowing stuff out of my hand. It was windy. That's how windy it was. I was carrying a plastic bag with me to the store to return our recycling. The soup is still very hot. Let me let it cool before I decide to eat that. Okay, and now, diligent bees. Let's grab about 12. We'll split them evenly 3 ways. We're just waiting on good industrious princesses to toss in there. Yeah, but we have to get the good drones out first, out of these gambling rolls that we're doing here. Meanwhile, the Machinist, it's got more than half its life left. Let's go do some magic. It's magic. Okay. I'm curious if we have seed oil now. Because we did set up... We did set up a carpenter, but I really highly doubt seed oil's automated. Is it a chemical bath? Chem bath. One of these machines is a chemical bath, right? Okay, maybe not. Let's T-search for it. Ah, it's in here. Okay. And there's 15 MB of seed oil. Okay, so this shows me that seed oil is indeed not automated yet. How can we help with that? We want a lot of seed oil come MV, I think. And the reason for this is because we'll be expanding with the bees. And we will need what is called scented paneling, which consists of 3 of these impregnated sticks, and each impregnated stick wants 100 or just 50, apparently, if you use wood in the assembler. Okay, that's actually cheaper. So let's not use a chemical bath to impregnate our sticks. A weird thing to say, stick impregnation, you know? I wonder if this is actually like a legit thing that happens with bees. I think it's just made up for Minecraft, but I've never taken care of bees in real life, so I don't know. We are playing a video game here after all. I'm thinking about sources. Thank you. Some salt too. Thinking about sources for seed oil. There's a lot. There's 56 pages. Each of these have 2 recipes. And then we ignore the fluid canner. Some of them provide more. Some provide a little less. Yeah, there's this one. We have that? Okay. I was not aware that we had grown any of that. Maybe we just have like a tiny piles of it or something? Oh, there's 23 here. 5 there. So maybe we are growing that in our farm? What did I just take? I T-searched for rate. I don't know. That's literally what I just did. No circuits. No circuits for me today. Okay, we're gonna grab the magic here. Three. Oh, it's like a little bell noise, isn't it, chat? Oh, it's great. I like that. Something is slurping quite loudly. These things? Did I install the sound muffler mod? I don't remember how to access it. Mod options. Sound. No, I don't think I did. There's a sound muffling mod for 1.7.10 where you can selectively like mute certain sounds. We're gonna need to get that. I'm jotting down a note for myself on my paper. I was doing my homework, so I'll see this in German class later. And it's okay, I don't physically turn in this paper, chat. I just read it aloud when I'm called on to get that answer. So my note is to shoot. Sound muffler. I got to talking about my German class, and I got to thinking about what I've been learning today. We're going through terms of like the family, like how many brothers and sisters do you have? Do you have any grandparents? Stuff like that. that's good potato soup. Okay. I refilled the magic wand. So we can fluid extract these? Okay. I'll stockpile some impregnated sticks. How many do I want? You know, I don't know. We use them for these frames, also. It's for these armor stand. I want this for the magic area. Probably maybe 2 of these, so that's at least 10 sticks. I mean, I'll settle for just 1 for now. Was that it? The impregnated frame goes into how many things? Oh, each one makes an apiary too. I would like more of those. Oh, and this makes... We need 1,000 seed oil per. I would like a few more of these. I did make some stacks of fences. Machinist will be ready today. I just started actually talking about it on stream. We'll be ready today. Oh, they stacked over here. That's not the best. But it was pure. Okay. So fastest, shortest, max, max. But we noticed that this had double false bulls, right? Yeah, okay. It's the machinist.
Dude, I was here first.
Yeah, we have a first. Welcome in, Jims. Oof. Maybe that's a little too loud. I'm gonna turn my game sounds down just a smidge there. Okay. So this one was part unweary, yeah, but didn't it have a true false on that last one? No, it was also double false. And it had part flaming. Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, let's keep this one instead. Okay. So I don't know which thing is this 8th slot. It could be rain, it could be the cave, or it could be that 3rd thing that keeps the bees from working. But I think we have a stacking drone there. Not bad. Let's let it spin around. We should probably convert 1 more bee to beam this. I don't want to do it diligent though. Diligent took over. You know, so to hell with this one. Nope. When we were doing the diligent instead of the unweary, we rolled both the princess and all 4 of the drones. 0 matches for machinist. The number matches to the item listed in the genetic sampler. The number matches. Oh, good idea. Yeah, we look at it with the gene sampler. I keep forgetting this thing exists because it's so much more frustrating to look at. So let's see, we're looking for one of the ones that says false. Cave dwelling is false. Okay, so number 8 is cave dwelling. And I don't care, this just means we can't put blocks above it. I can breed this into it later, that's fine. We'll just give it access to the sky. Yeah. That's actually kind of cool. Maybe I can come in here and I can search true or false. All right. Still, I wish there was like some interface in the game, you know, that would like show you all these things on one or a couple pages. You know, if only we could craft this. I think today we do have the aluminium though, right? So finally we could make the like computer monitor cover to get a Bealizer. All right, so this has a little bit longer to go. We're gonna let that spin around. I can breed it with the Unweary again when we get a few more drones stacked up, but I want to be a bit cautious for now. This one still has the flaming flower, right? Yeah, rock flaming, okay. And it's part Imperial. So let's mix this with an Unweary. So this way we can get that that cave dwelling thing later too. That's fine. I mean, otherwise we would have just thrown that drone away, so this is better, yeah. Now let's go fluid extract some canola. Fluid extractor is... I think this thing? Yeah. No shared chat stuff this time around. Oh. Well, I need to also open up Discord. You know what? We'll try it, Jad. I have to do a software update on my end. I'm gonna do the thing that you're not supposed to do. -sy. Oh, this feels dirty. This is the thing they say, yeah, don't do this for updates. And I'm specifying one individual package on Arch Linux. So it's on me if it breaks. But I'm surgically just installing the Discord update. I'm not updating anything else today. I don't feel like messing with any breakages, so. Oh, and my computer's also struggling with the balance I'm running in the background. Please open Discord. And then I can look to see if XA's in the audio call. It's still downloading more updates. Oh my god. Like, we already updated you with the package manager, and then Discord wants to do its Electron thing, where it also downloads little packages of updates. Fine. How many updates do you need, Discord? Okay. Discord at least opened. And I go to our GOG voice channel, and yeah, he's actually not in here at the moment, so I can try to link our chats together, though, by sending an invite over to XA. I have a feeling, though, his stream will probably end before mine. This is loading very slowly on my end. Discord Jesus. That's what it's updating? Yeah, offers from the shop. Oh, great. Yeah, I don't even open that thing. I just want to communicate with people. That's about it. I don't need little shops or, like, game add-ons or... But I get it. They're appealing to some younger generations with those kinds of things to advertise to them. Because that's how money gets made these days. So let's see, let's search for XA to invite. Send invite. And I have shared chat enabled on my end. Back to my stream manager. And I'll need the Discord mute button right there. Okay. Just one for the shop or Nitro and you can't get rid of it. I haven't seen these notifications on my end. So you might want to poke around some in settings. See if those are disableable. Or maybe they're popping up on your mobile device. I don't know. I haven't seen them on my mobile either. Also just let my nitro expire a couple months ago. I was paying for it for a long while, but they just kept upping the price, and I'm like, but y'all haven't added any new features that I want. Why do I need to pay more? No, thank you. I just want chat servers. Might switch over to Matrix chat. Ooh, it's dark. I'm gonna go find the bed. Then we'll come back and grab our seed oil. Let's see about a sleeping bag. So that we don't have to, walk around all the time. Well, this involves some drying racks. Okay. Spin that. We'll make, I don't know, 8 of them or so. Sounds good. They've been scaling back the features. Wait, so now there's features that are locked behind payment tiers? Well, actually, they've always had that, haven't they? Like, pay us more, and then you're allowed to use, like, animated emojis and stuff all across the platform. Pay us a little less, and, well, if the server's boosted, maybe you get to use it. Like, this is a very complicated payment scheme. Can't we just have, like, one flat support tier that just keeps the platform alive? And then they're like, I'm uber rich, and I have nothing better to do with my money support tier. But I like this platform. I don't think any of the uber rich like us to communicate. So, yeah, never mind on that, huh? Okay, let's grab that seed oil. We're going to put it into the assembler. Well, I would. Can't. We take out the glue first. Then in goes the seed oil. And I believe we had a circuit number to click. Yeah, number 2. I don't have any sticks. Oh, the stick shrine is gone. I'll put it back. I guess I was gonna wonder, why did the sticks keep popping up again and again? This time I'll put a few less sticks there. It's not in the way of standing on here, is it? Yeah, it's not. Okay. Confirmed. Not in the way. Okay, here's some sticks. In they go. We'll see how many that makes us. It's 50 per, so... Old school humble bundle style. Pay what you want to support. Yeah, I like this. Yeah. And in my opinion, that like somewhere close to like $90 a year, I was like, okay, I could deal with this. This seems acceptable. While they were like doing active development. But now, with all the shop and other stuff they're adding, I'm just, no, I don't think so. All right, let's put this back how we found it. It was on circuit number 3. And we found the seed oil over here. All right, how many sticks did we get? 35. Ooh, okay. Wood screws. Let's find those. Oh, those are already in there. Okay. And spruce slabs are in here. Wow. I don't know if y'all can see that. They look nearly identical. What's up with the lighting there? I think I need to turn up my brightness on my end. I'm struggling over here. I'm trying to give my eyes a break, chat. And not making my screen too bright this time. Oh yeah, they're adding microtransactions. Totally. I mean, they already had like the server boost, right? And then they started doing like these shop items and skins and stuff for like theming the Discord. Yeah. Yeah, just make it. Yeah. Pepper Ridge Farms remembrance. Yes, you understand. Mm-hmm. Mm. I finished my soup just now, chat. Okay. You'll be all in. So the wood screws were in here. I have the slabs. We're making some drying racks. I can make 10. Sure. That means I used up all the wooden screws. Should I replace them? I should replace them, chat. Let's be nice. We'll throw these into the basic cutting machine. That'll make short wood sticks that can then be put into the lathe. Which one is the lathe? You're jealous of the soup. See, I went grocery shopping this morning, got potatoes and some cheddar. And today we had cheddar cheese soup. I made it happen. Can't get to anything without bending and lifting. Oh no. Is it too much to bend your back at the moment? Sounds like you need some body care too, some rest. And I am gonna Y search for the lathe. It's here. Screws. Oh, that is so fast. And then zhunk. Screw stack replenished. Yeah. And yep, okay, good. It's one of your favorites, but you can't have it for a while. Oh no. One of those ingredients must cause you some kind of problem. Or you're on all liquids or something at the moment. I don't know. You don't have to share any personal medical history here in this channel if you're not comfortable, but it sounds like you have a story to tell, Dirt. You have a story. We have impregnated sticks. And we did make these slabs, didn't we? Okay, no, I made the smooth stone, right? Okay, it's over here. Somewhere in this. So I'm just gonna search SN. Pull out a couple of these. Run them over to the cutting machine. And in they go. And now armor stand requires circuit number 21. Iron bolts, iron blades. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 5 impregnated sticks. I have it all. Circuit number 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one of those. Lovely. And that is an armor stand. Back to 3, back to item auto output. Now we go find a redstone block. Where am I going to find redstone blocks, chat? It's not like they grow on trees or anything, right? Recovering from surgery, gallbladder removed. Oh my. An unnecessary body part that can cause some people some trouble. I've also had people in my family had this removed. I might be next. Who knows? So this can stay now somewhere near the Thaumcraft crafting. We just put a hole in the ground. Redstone block. Armor stand. And find our discount gear. And we deck it out. right there. Nice. We don't have the goggles of revealing yet. One day, chat. The extra redstone blocks. I could have put these away while I was over here. There we go. It turned to yellow. Ooh. This also is like a sign of like a sulfur deficiency, right? If you turn yellow, jaundice. For a while, I was super obsessed with, is there a type of like, it doesn't have to be tasty, but like nutritious food that comes in like a bag or a pouch or some kind of powder, maybe a liquid, that if I drink this, it counts as a meal and like gives me like X% of like everything I need each day. And what if I drink only this? Because I'm just being lazy for a bit and I just don't want to think about my meals. I just want nutrition. There was a guy that was super obsessed with this too. Had a story on the internet. And he was trying to live off of it for like, and he did this for, it was about 2 or 3 months. And then he noticed he started turning yellow. And then he started adding like powdered sulfur into like his mix and it fixed. And then he went 3 more months and he was like, you know what? I miss real food. So he did it for about like 6 months or so. It was like, yeah. But I've made this product and I think he called it Soylent. Which I don't know if it's a reference to Soylent Green, but they also have a green variety. What magic did we have left to research? Did we finish all the first 3 tabs? Yeah, I think so. This was MV, wasn't it? No, this was just behind Thaumium. I made some Thaumium. Maybe we can make these. Also, actually sent me a game message. Hey, which is why I can't read all the things. Thanks, chat. You got my back. Nothing beats chewing your food and tasting things. Exactly. That sheep just walked through fire. Here, let's put you out of here. Oh, well, already out of his misery. Okay. That didn't take long. But thank you for the random snacks. They just walk into our lunchbox. Our lunchbox needed that. Machinist B. Okay, there's 2 different ones here. There's 3 different ones? Okay, what happened? Oh, please? Okay, that's a false. There's still pure machinist. This is also false on the 8th slot. I'm looking at slot number 8. Yeah, all those are the same. Oh, here comes the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We're fixing the machinist bee. Y'all missed a moment here. A sheep, yeah, walked through the fire and died next to the bell. So I just put it right into the lunchbox. It wants to be eaten. There's the cooked mutton right here. And I haven't eaten it yet, so maybe it'll give us another heart. So I have 3 different machinist strings that I'm deciding between here, so I don't even know what's the difference. I'm looking at each one of these now. You know, I like what this one says. Yeah, I think, oh, the effective machine boost, we gotta keep that. Ah, this one has pure machine boost. Is everything else also pure? I have to start from the beginning again here. Machinist, yep. Fastest, shortest, max, both. Trues, both. Okay. We'll fix the double false later. So this one is better. What happened with this one? ABF also not fully running. Okay, acknowledged. So that means I have to pay attention to like how much power is in reserve if I want to cook some ingots. I don't think I'll be getting maybe ingot cookings today. Although a couple ingots of aluminium and I could make a beelizer, which would be so nice for my eyes. I wasn't on last night because I was giving my eye a break again. It was fully red. Today I'm also going to give myself a break in the evening and not be on the computer again. All this reading of this text from the game, the back and forth scanning of this JSON stuff. Oh yeah, go get some groceries. You haven't since Saturday? Oh my goodness. This guy. Okay, this time, you're really gonna go get the groceries, right? Because you said so yesterday too. But here it is, now Tuesday. Everybody tell XA to leave right now, get gone. Go, but don't forget your list. Or your clothes, or the other things you need to shop. Only light is left in the fridge? Oh no. I went grocery shopping this morning too. Got potatoes and cheddar cheese for soup. Okay. Had to clean my mouse just then too, chat. Ah, yeah, that's better. Okay. Just before I started streaming, my computer just completely shut down and I had to restart everything. I want things to work today. It's now with the mouse clean, the computer freshly rebooted. I wonder how long this will last. Alright, we were looking at these two. So here we have Machinist. Oh, it lost its effect. Okay, that's not good. Do these keep it? Okay, it kept half here. And that one lost it entirely. Okay, so whatever this one has is something we probably want to keep. It also lost half of the fastest speed. We don't want that, but let's see what rolls if we do it again. Okay, and we know these are all bees that we don't want to keep. Let's see what we get with the roll, because if we shift click out of here, they'll match up better. It saves us time from having to reread their stats again. Okay, and I have some junk items that I need to go dispatch, and let's make some tanned leather. That is on my list. Okay, leather. Where are you? It's not working with redstone. Did I make the wrong kind of armor stand? I think you have to shift right click. Where did the armor stand go? Or maybe that's the wrong kind of armor stand. You know, if we shift right click... Oh, no, that totally doesn't work. I made the wrong thing then. There's another mannequin that works. Why is this not working? Just craft with... Oh, okay. Hold, please. Oh my gosh, alright. Right click with our empty hand here, okay. Broke everything off. Take this off. No. There's no crafting recipes. It's a new one. Yeah, it's that Futurum. I want this one from Bibliocraft. Okay, it's totally different. What the heck is this? Alright, this one I'm gonna put into the fire. I looked at the usages. It has nothing. It doesn't even work. Goodbye. Oh, good. Thank you, Exit. Yeah, this one, you can shift right click. Okay, and then also if you right click it individually, it lets you shift into it. Perfect. Okay, back to leather. No, actually, you were supposed to go shopping. We're gonna push this man out the door. T-search. Leather is here. Okay. LEA. What did I just press? LEA? That's all we have? No, that can't be right. We purchased quite a bit of leather. Ah, yeah, here we go. That's a bit of leather. And there should be a quest for this too, where we can just buy more. Need some leather, 20 survivor coins. Yeah, let's go grab our survivor coins. That's one that we don't spend a lot of. Yeah, we have 26 stacks of these. I'm going, see, open store. Uh-huh. Sure. Okay, well, just a bit more leather there, and now to bind it all together with bound leather, woven cotton. Oh, we have to make more of that woven cotton. Let's see. Let's stack this. There's leathers in Gamba machine. Okay, yeah, I can grab that too. Leather. And this is all. Yeah, alright. I only have 10 drying racks, so not like we're gonna do that many all at once. Are the cows right behind this? Yeah, we'll dry the leather right next to the cows. That sounds appropriate. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay. Also, cotton... I need to produce more of this, don't I? So if I just make like a single seed... move a mushroom out of the way temporarily. There he goes! Left the game. I can't plant cotton on fertilized dirt. That's rude. Rude game. We probably have some farmland or something somewhere. Just kidding. They got us. Okay, farmland. Wait, why am I searching for farmland? That's silly. Maybe like garden soil? This stuff. Can we craft that? 4 dirt, 4 sand, and 5 liters of seed oil and circuit overdue. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. And 4 sand. I'm just looking for something where I don't have to also go get water. What is up with everything looks dark in these inventories on the compartments? The ones up top up here are like... Now see this? Like, it's bright and cheery down here, but up here it's like... What is going on? Anyways, assembly number 2. Take out the refined glue. Put in the seed oil. Put it back to number 3. Take out the seed oil. Put in the refined glue. Look at us being good little citizens. Alright, and then that got sucked out to this out chest over here, didn't it? Wonderful. And now bone meal. I have to go find some bone meal. Okay, good. It plants there at least. I can return the mushroom. I can sleep to get rid of this rain. Which oddly enough is not putting out a fire on top of netherrack. I'm also amazed at the sturdiness of these wooden sides, you know? What was that? What exploded? It was raining, so... Not a machine, right? Oh, these have, It was a machine. Egg say. Oh no! There's 4 blocks of glass missing there. Well, let me see if I can find more of that glass. We lost a machine. I can replace it. It could have been worse. That could have blown up the entire setup. I'm glad I slept that rain off, or... more things would be broken. So T-search for this normal glass, okay, and then... Yeah, take that out. I'm betting it's just a chiseled variant of one of the kinds of glass. And I left... Somewhere with the bees up here, there's a chisel. Yeah, found it. Now, how can I get up there to where the glass is? I take the stairs. Whatever that one machine is, I'm not gonna bother to replace it yet, because I think circuits were quite low or something. This is quite clear glass. Quite clear. Quite clear. I mean, that's clear. Where's the quite clear? There we go. Matching platforms. I'm thinking maybe between the bees and these steam machines over here, we could have a bridge. I don't know. Actually, has been the main builder. Oh, look at all the crops. Maybe we have cotton over there. Maybe I didn't need to do what I'm doing. Is cotton one of them? Is there a crop manager over here doing things? Or this is just a lot of random breeding? By the looks of it, never mind. Oh yeah. And here's where the seed oil came from then. Let's do some harvesting while we're over here. Found the canola. Yeah. Okay. We're growing aluminium at the moment as well. Actually, it's also the one that has the scythe. I haven't made one for myself yet. Is there a stack of cotton in here? Nope. Okay. Now, we'll take some bones out. There should be plenty of steam to macerate these now. Well, let's check. Steam looks full. If I turn on the steam grinder, which would be... Where exactly? That looks to be the output. Where is the... Here's the input. How much steam are you taking up? 6,000 liters a second. Jeez. Okay. Do what? These pipes are not big enough. Yeah, 6,000 liters a second is not going to go through a 1,000 pipe. Okay. So we need better than just normal size pipes. We could do huge. Okay, reduce the parallels. Is that an option on a steam machine? Open power panel. Here we go. Down to 1. Let me... 1. It says locked 8. Because I have it checked. Always use... Okay. But even at 1, it's not going to be enough. They want 1,600, right? Oh, 760. Okay. Well, that's less than 1,000. Is the steam hatch filling? Okay, the number's getting bigger. I don't think I can do any more than 1 parallel. Because it's only 1,000. At the very least, we could at least have a huge pipe coming out, I think. I wonder how expensive the lead dust is. I mean, now that we have the Gamba game running, maybe there's a bit more. I'm looking, was this something that we got? Oh, I don't think we got this from experience. Not sure where the lead came from that went into that. There's a stack to gamble with there at the moment. Oh, and an automatic... Ooh, that's nice. Automatically puts the scrap back in. I like how that's done now. lead dust? Okay, there's 7 in here. Yeah, that's not enough for a bunch of potent. So to increase the fluid capacity, we're going to need a lot more than just... Okay, there's 7 of those around. Do we have lead ingots, though? We do have some lead ingots. Is that it? No, it seems to be it. Okay. Well. We'll settle for what we get. Now, wait, I can't plant this here. I just want the bone meal, though. Well, it's coming out very slowly. Bone meal only 4 at a time? Oh. Ugh, okay. So that's gonna take a while, right? Yeah. But how's the steam doing? That's not even emptied. That's not even emptied. And here we have a large potent fluid pipe. Also here. Okay. Okay, it's slowly being upgraded, I think, around the place. It just hasn't reached... Like, this was gonna be a normal all the way up to here, probably, but then just ran out of potent or something, would be my guess. Anyways. Cotton is what we were after. Gonna be at least 2 whiles, yeah. Okay. I think we can let some cotton just manually grow. I'll plant 7 more seeds. We can come by and harvest it on occasion. Bone meal preferred, but I would like to get 3 stacks of that to process this leather. And, okay, it's time to get rid of the other junk from long ago. We held all these random things in our inventory. T-search, these were over here. These are nowhere. Okay, you know what? Now they go here. Time to check the Machinist bee again. Hello, hobgoblin. And pigs. We've been raided, it would seem. These are our bees. I'm keeping them. Y'all can get your own bees. Mm-hmm. My bees. Mine. Have we eaten this yet? We have not. Okay. That's one raw snack we need to partake. I think I burnt the meat to a crisp. Overcooked. It disappeared. Get the rest of these. Away you go. All right, now. Machinist. I have an empty inventory, basically. Empty as it's gonna get. Uh-huh. Okay, so we have 2 that aren't stacking now. Do you also like your bacon crispy? Because here in Germany, they have this thing where they just kind of like wave it above a flame and they're just like it's done. And you just barely cook it. And that's how a lot of Germans do it. Oh, my wife and I, we're not that way. We like it crispy. You know, I want a little bit of crunch there. Like, I still want it to be just like, it's just past that point where it's chewy, but like it has that crisp, you know? Yeah, it depends on the thickness, huh? Okay, yeah, this does matter. I usually get the thin cuts. And the thick ones, I'm a little impatient on. They take too long to crisp up. Yeah. Baking, indeed. Machinist, fastest, shortest. Max. You know, we could make some bacon in Minecraft. We have the rainbow cactuses, so that would give us all the dyes. That pork that I just threw away would have been useful, wouldn't it have? Whoops. I think we also have a pig of pens, though. I can go make a butcher knife and harvest some. We're trying to keep machine boost. This one has pure machine boost. And we now have like 4 different ones that it might stack with that we might not want. And we lost our good one that we'll stack with. Yeah, a pig pen. A pen of pigs. Oh. No, it's actually sheep. Never mind. There used to be a pig. Well, if we get another one, then I will include them in our list of animals. And I am a chicken, in case y'all didn't know it, chat. I've been laying eggs non-stop since we read the Thumbcraft. How good is Machine Booster? I don't exactly know, but I think it stacks. So the more you have, it gives a random chance to boost a machine that's nearby. It's pretty good. I am a chicken bucket. And what kind of bucket does lay eggs, though? Like, what would you call that? I guess you would call it a shiny bucket. I'll see myself out. Can those eye apiaries themselves, for example? Oh. The industrial apiaries. I wonder if it would self-target the same block that it's come from. I don't know. Perhaps? Maybe? I don't know that it gives you like any power savings. You may have to ask the one who discovered the bee, which was Diddy. G. How that mechanic works, or XA when he's back online and not grocery shopping. He did leave the server, right? Okay, good. 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 I wonder if our bone meal is ready. Oh wait, we have one more bee to check before I go get distracted by bone meal again. One more time. This one. So these didn't stack with the other bad ones. So perhaps we kept... Oh no, this one lost its effect. Did this one lose its effect? No. Okay. It also didn't keep slot 8 set to true. Did this machine princess keep that on true? It did. Okay. So this with, it was the second one, pretty sure. Get in there. Every time I open up these filing cabinets, my machine whirs to life with its fan. That's probably why I had the machine just randomly reboot this morning. Maybe it was running too hot from all the filing cabinets opening yesterday. We've been opening that a lot to stash our drones. And you know, if we had a bridge between the platforms, I'd be able to walk over there and grab the bone meal, and then come down the stairs. As it is now, we go downstairs, walk across the floor, grab the cotton that's ready, up, and over. This thing also has a lot in it. We should probably take out these dust and bring them to where they should be. steel. Okay. We have here a dust chest. Yeah. Okay. In it goes. And the gold. Gold can come too. Bone meal. Let's make some cotton. If only we could get 8 parallels on that thing. The amount of potent though that I could cook up with, I don't know, we found like maybe half a stack of lead looking around. It would not be enough for huge potent pipes all the way to the macerator. No way. Perhaps though there might be a better way to transfer the fluid, the steam. We're gonna have to look at some pipe options. So I did the search, but we also want to do 3 stacks with 4. Oh, I had an extra 27. 2, 3, 4. Thank you, good little server doing the backups. In case there's ever a disaster and we have to go to a different cloud provider. It's ready. Shift right click to clear. Stack in these. And unfortunately, there's not enough output spaces. We could stick a hopper in front of it. Hold please, let me find... Yeah, there's not a spare hopper in here, is there? Okay, and if I shift right click the front face of that machine... There's hoppers up by the bees. In one of these chests. Got one. Alright, let's just take some damage. I'm going down. Wabam. We are still goggy grinding. And maybe we'll get some goggles. Today we're getting the Machinist bee, for sure. We definitely have a purebred one. Here it is. Okay. I think this one's finally good. It kept pure machine boost. Nice. And on the princess? Yeah, pure machine boost. So the only thing we have to fix is slot number 8 where it says false false. And when we want to put it to work, a longer lifespan would like completely maximize its output in both the apiaries and the alvearies. However, I don't care. It's not that important to make it live longer. You lose out on like a couple ticks of the bee working while the items are moving around inside of pipes to go back into the apiary or something. It's not the end of the world. So now this one, whenever it comes out, we'll see which drones it provides. And we can potentially mix this together. And get an even better machinist bee that's also willing to work inside of caves. But, you know, I don't think caves are much of a problem, but if in case I ever use those machinist bees to breed that same trait onto other bees, I want them to be better. Be better. Okay, how many woven cotton so far? 7. That's not a big number. When we're making tanned leather, we also need streak. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. We're going to need quite a bit of this stuff. Okay, onto the table. We shift click as many as we can. 2, 3, and can we balance that? All right, we're starting off with 7. Can I finish that number? Is there 3 more ready? Okay, there's 2. 1 more, please. We have 10 drying racks. So it'd be nice to have 10 bound leather to carry over there. All right. And then we could make more drying racks. I mean, I've got another 30 leather here. Yeah, you know, okay, we're doing it. All I need to do is grab slabs out of here. And we made a bunch. A bunch of wooden screws earlier. So I could make 40 more, oh goodness. How about we settle for another 10? Yeah, I think that's fine. And we leave the screw, and oh, we gotta leave these other tools too. We'll check the machinist speed one more time, and then I think it's time for cooking. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our lunchbox needs a refill. They're not quite ready. How close is it actually, though? Oh, okay, I turned around just to double check to see how close that bar was. It was done. Okay, those aren't stacking. Do these stack? No. Okay, so something new happened here. What is the thing? Okay, well, it's not the effect we want. There's the effect we want. Well, we want it with trues on slot 8, and this only has a single true. This has also a single true. Okay, I will try this B. This one would also be acceptable if we roll again. So either of these are potential breeds. The other ones that are in the top of our inventory, we don't. Or they're going to end up getting filed once we get the ones we want. Okay. Spruce slabs. We're done with you. I need another big project to do. After we fixed an invigorating meal. So since I was having potato soup today, I wonder, what kind of soups do they have in the game? Maybe I can make a potato soup here too. Yeah. Is there usages on this? Can we get a cheddar potato soup? Okay, so this is just stock, potatoes, salt in a pot. Oh, yeah. This is easy, because we can just use bones, make stock. I have a pot. We have a bit of a kitchen table here that has some leather. We'll just push those to the side, like I do whenever I'm in my actual kitchen. Just push the leathern string to the side, chat. We need more salt. Let's go see if we have an excess amount of fresh water over here. Yeah, I think we do. This boils into salt. This, that, and now we have to find potatoes. Potatoes. T-search? Oh, we don't have any potatoes in the compartments. I see. Maybe over here? No. What about over here? And no. Okay. Are we missing potatoes? Yeah. If it wasn't so dark, I'd be able to see. Our only bed is over there until we get the 10 leather. I'm making a sleeping bag, but... Let's go up to the bed. Is the tan leather done yet? No. Still cooking. I wonder how they tan at night, you know? Is it just exposed to the air? When I tanned leather many years ago, after I caught the rabbit myself, and I also, you know, gutted, ate it on a fire, scraped that leather off, processed it with tannin and stuff. It was a whole ordeal. Leather making's a chore. There's another 16. But I don't remember leaving it out overnight. Like, just having it exposed to the sun was enough to dry it out. To clean it off. How to get potatoes when you have none? Let's see. Uh-huh. Yeah, no. Okay, if we had a potato, we could have 2 potatoes. Yeah, that's not how that works. Oh, have we claimed this? We have claimed that? I haven't claimed this. Oh, look at that. We can have potatoes again. I also think carrot soup is something that we can do. Break this, break that. Carrots, potatoes. We're gonna need some more bone meal. Well, that's not a lot, but it's something. A poisonous potato. We'll have to eat that for science. Right, have I eaten these yet? No, not yet. Ugh. A sickly potato. Alright. For science. Okay, now our stack of potatoes here on the table. Oh, what's missing? Salt. Right. Yes, glorious salt. And here we have potato soup. I'll just shove a whole stack of that into my lunchbox. Oh, okay. Maybe the carrots too. Did they have like a cheesy potato soup? Because that's really what I was after, you know? Soup, cheese, cheddar, soup cheddar. There's chicken noodle. Is that why we have to combine chicken and pasta? Yeah, it's too much work. Maybe the carrot soup's also easy. Yeah, any type of carrot. Oh, what's heavy cream? That's not too hard to do, right? We just take a bowl with milk. Okay. We have some bowls. I think I made them. But I think they did not get kept. Ah, now here. There might also be some potatoes in here, chat. Look at that. Found them. Here's some food. Oh yeah, we also got chestnut butter. I wonder if we have sugar yet. Well, we have the honey drops, don't we? I could be making sandwiches. Well, I'm gonna round out with another stack of soup here, because that's what I was going for, but next time, I think we can make better things. This is gonna take a while if I only use a single bucket, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm committed. It's gonna take me longer to go craft more buckets and batch craft it and yada yada. We're gonna have a very soupy lunchbox. I can remember one time going to school and I brought soup in my lunchbox. But it had been packed by like my mother or something, so I didn't know it was soup, and usually it was a sandwich. At some point, I put my lunchbox, you know, into the locker or whatever, school, and the soup got knocked over. I had a very soupy lunchbox that day. I think this lunchbox is going to be just about as soupy as that one was. It was so unfortunate. Things happen though. We are not perfect creatures, and then there's even things that like we don't know about yet. And as a kid, you know, you're not thinking about all those things. You're just thinking about, man, I'm glad I just finished my homework before all this. Or is like today that pizza day that they were finally going to give us, you know? On the pot table here, we put the heavy cream, we put the carrots and the stock. Carrot soup. Done. Surprisingly, that actually consumes the bowls. Which is usually not an item that gets consumed on those kinds of crafts, but you know. Okay. I have 15 farm coins. It looks like they fit here. Back to cotton farming. I can still hear the woven cotton going in the background. That stuff takes ages to do a whole stack of it. Do we have another 3 stacks here? No, 2 stacks and some change. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about this. But we could do a bit more of the bound leather. Shift complete. I want to finish off what I have in my inventory here, which is, yep, 4 more. And if we do another 10? Yeah, that sounds great. Okay. The rest, we just keep. That's fine. Sometimes you need the normal leather too. I'm gonna leave it there. Put away the string, put away salt, put away pot, mortar, cotton, sure. Woven cotton even. Okay. Well, this actually might be on the magic table. Yeah, there was 2 here. Okay. Next batch. I think we triggered our quest. About time. We're the first to the tanned leather. See, I too can complete the quest here. And how much percent? You're at 80%. Okay, we'll come back in a bit. And for the sleeping bag, we need wool. Carpet. Okay. Do we have wool? I did murder 1 sheep earlier, at least. Alright, I'm just gonna search here. WOO. Hey, there's some wool. Einsfeidreif. Almost counted to 4. We only need to count to 3. And sleeping bag. Score. Now we can sleep anywhere. Ahaha. Also, what about an adventure backpack? Is this within our grasp? I don't know. We may have to grow some candle. Oh. Oh shoot, chat. How am I gonna get this wax? Is there gonna be like a Pam's Harvestcraft villager that will trade those weird bees that... Because I don't know how I'm gonna get candleberries. We're not allowing ourselves to open the loot bags out of the quest book because we thought that having rules for this run would be fun somehow. No quest loot bags, so no garden bags. Does this mean no adventure backpack? Did we hard lock ourselves out of that? Is there an alternate way to get this hardened leather? Okay, this quest requires hardened leather to get hardened leather, so that doesn't help. So there's just this one recipe is it. So it's this wax we have to get. Oh, beeswax. I always forget. So let's just go grab, you know, the stacks of beeswax that we have over here somewhere. Go make some wax with the compressor. Oh, I can sleep anywhere now. Look at this. Great. We'll make 2 of these too, so I can have 1. I'm sure he would also appreciate being able to sleep anywhere and having some extra storage slots. The rules are gone now. They hide after 1 minute. I'm so grateful for that automation if I forget. Let me reduce the timer though, because it's too much. Let's drop it down to maybe 50 seconds, maybe less. Tools. I'm looking for my advanced scene switcher plugin. I have a macro for height image overlays. And the duration 60 down to 50. We nerf it. It's been nerfed. Yeah. Now I love it when programs don't have like a save button. You question like, did that take? I think it did. Okay. Next time it will be 50 seconds. Compressor. Wax. Go. That takes 30 seconds. And we're also running the macerator, so does this stay full? I think the answer is yes, because 1,000 was enough to keep running this, so the 2,000 inputs should keep going. I'd like to point out that these are still full. Completely full. Alright, the 80% ones are now done. And that is how you tan leather in Minecraft. Okay, next. But a little bit of music. While we check our machinist speed. Okay, which one's easier for us to deal with? That one? None of them stacked. Okay, these are all new. Aha. What have we here? Oh, the speed normal. It lost its fastest. That's fine, but would prefer to keep it. So we're gonna have to breathe that back into it. We're also struggling to keep that machine boost trait. Okay, this one has it. Slot 8 is also true. Okay. I think I'm gonna breed that one. Yes, the one there with this guy. Because this still had fastest, yeah, didn't it? Yeah, speed fastest. Okay, so now we're trying to roll for speed fastest here. I want a reminder. There was already a sign here. Why did I need to... Now I have 2. Speed fastest. That's our goal. What do we do with this guy now, though? maybe this B. Yeah, it has false in the 8th slot. But this one's true on the 8th slot. But doesn't have the speed that we want. Okay, so we've literally like... We're chasing the same things on both of these. You know what? It's a gambling game. We're rolling 2 at the same time, and eventually we get that perfect B. And during this ad break, I'm gonna go hydrate. Chat. It's starting soon. Waiting for it to start. Am I manifesting the bees I want with the songs? In a way. Really, it's just more like a reminder. And... plastics. Trying to get both those things here. Okay. There were other things that we were rolling up here too. Yeah, we can handle one of these for now. Nope, there's the ad break. I'm getting up for my drink. I'll be right back, chat. Okay, chat. I'm back. And the ad break's finished. Yay! Look at us. We can play some more game. I have my drink. my item in hand. Let's take a sip and read. Oh, and relax my eyes a little too because, oh, believe it or not, doing hours and hours and hours of this reading is actually causing strain. It must be the font. You know? Like other fonts would be a little bit easier for me to deal with. I'm seeing the 8th slot. No. Yeah, the 8th slot again. Also a problem for these bees. Yeah, so y'all let me do the reading. Don't do it yourself. Save your eyes. I'll handle the bees. We'll just report back and be like, yeah, we have a good industrious now. I think that first bee was probably our best one. But I'll be darned if, like, these aren't causing us issues too. You know? Come on, bees. Do the work. While we were gone, did the machinist already finish? Nope, they're still living out their life. This one's very nearly done. Ha! We caught the end. Doesn't happen often. But it did happen that time. So we're going for speed fastest here. Yeah, that's half fastest. This is fastest normal. Yeah, also half fastest. Do we have a pure fastest? No. Okay, so there's something different between these two. And I'm looking for the difference. Well, this has the 8 slots and double falls. This 8th slot is half true. So yeah, we're doing the same thing on both of these actually. Machine boost, no, we're doing speed fastest and 8th slot, the cave thing. Okay, no, actually this one's different though. 8th slot, true, speed fastest. I thought it was literally the same thing. It might literally not be. Adventure backpack. How hard are these tanks? Oh. Oh yeah, you have a choice between obsidian glass or strengthened glass. And these are both annoying, right? Like this one's saltpeter plus tin dust and molten glass. Ah, okay, or we do the obsidian dust that we've been getting from the Gamba game. With thickened glass. Okay, so that comes from clear, which we chiseled to get. I'm gonna need the chisel again. One more time, we require your assistance with glass. But this bee is ready first. We check it first because that takes longer. Oh, hey, we got one new one. The other 3 stacked somehow. Alright, we're going for machine boost. This has pure machine boost. What about speed fastest? It's only half fastest. Well, the other ones were like not fastest at all, right? So I think we got it. The 8th slot is also half true. So yeah, we're also going for 8th slot true on this one. Come on. Give us the better bee. One of you two get perfect. I mean, even better though will be once we get the both 3 tolerance, we can really put them in any biome we want. When we do that. We're also going to need to come up with like a compact automated setup to run these bees near the machines. I don't think XA built with that in mind. Let me go check. I'm pretty sure it's going to be crowded in here. Is there even like a... Oh, actually, it's just a one thick wall, isn't it? Like if I just poke my head through, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's more like a machine alcove, okay. I could then maybe like run some bees in this area here, and they're probably gonna be able to reach the machines nearby. The territory effect for bees is, I don't know, like 9 blocks or something? The ones that I have, but it can be larger. We have the average territory effect. I'm gonna do a quick Google and see. Let me find that bee wiki. Bee average territory Minecraft. This phrase on DuckDuckGo should find it. Yeah, here's one of the wikis, stuff like Feed the Beast or something. I do not want any of these cookies. Just reject them all. Thank you. No, actually that page was bad. Move to this page. Okay, average. Ah, I said 9 blocks. Guess what? It's 9 by 6 by 9. The 6 is the up and down, I think. And then the 9 by 9 is like its radius. So they go, in other words, they go about 4 blocks out from the apiaries. And behind the wall are compartments. So this side of the wall has compartments. Immediately on the other side is machines. Maybe we could move these compartments. I wonder if the dolly is compatible. Check. You search for the folded dolly. Look at XA, always storing the folded dolly somewhere. So good. Okay, can I move a compartment? No. They don't work on compartments. Okay, so those, if we have to move them, would be a pain in the butt. I don't know how many items are inside those. We've been stashing so much in there. So I don't want to move them. Yeah. So yeah, either I guess it would be easier to move machines, which they're just supplied by this fluid pipe, to the other side, and then put the bees behind them here. Because this other stuff can move pretty easily. We can move the stick shrine to be somewhere else at some point. You know what? Maybe there's like a spot that I could put this that XA won't notice for a while. Chat, don't tell them. Is up there. Nobody let him know. Let's see how long it takes. Oh, the roof. Yeah, why not the roof? Yeah, this is an idea. Okay, how can I... Can we make piston boots? I want some jump. We do have the tan leather. We have pistons. Bronze screw. Okay, we don't have that. Do we have bronze bolt? Do we have bronze rod? Do we have bronze ingot? Finally, one that we have. Okay, lathe, you're here somewhere. There you are. No, I'll just use the file, because that'll create like small piles of dust that I have to deal with. And then we use the cutting machine. And then the lathe one more time. We'll make 2 pair. No, this one. Yeah. 2 bronze screws. Coming up. And what do I do with these bronze bolts? I'm just gonna put them in there. Come on, pipes. Finish your thing. Auto output the other bronze screw. What are we using, like tiny tin item pipes behind these or something? Come on, lathe. It disappeared the moment I went to grab it. That is my lathe. Okay. We're trying to get up to the roof. Leather boots. We have leather boots. Yay. Search for boot. Oh, come on. Double O. Triple O. There we go. Keep it open. And since I hit B, the bookmark tab. Gosh darn it. I hate this thing. Quit closing my stuff. Oh, we need to have to do it again. Maybe backspace. Oh. Huh. Well, we don't have 2. Okay. Oh, just 4 leather? Cheap. I can afford 4 leather. Can we get just 1 of those? Yeah, what else are we missing? Piston boots. Require rubber sheets, tanned leather. Where will I find tanned leather? Was that all that we had to dry? I think we've done... Yeah, I think we've done it all. I don't have any more bound leather that we crafted. Must have just been the 30. Okay, grab some of those. We grab some pistons. Okay, mob farm, skeletons. Have you been making us pistons? Yes. Plenty of pistons. Rubber sheets, though. That might be something we have to go craft. Yeah, I think so. I'm curious, though, if we have rubber bars. Okay, we do have some bars. So the bender machine. With item auto output off for a moment. We don't have to go track down where those items end up. And this hopper can move. And I'll keep it facing that way, in case we want to put a hopper there again at some point. And sleep. It's dark. And the wax from the compressor. We also have to make hardened leather for the backpack. Tanned leather, yeah, 2. How many do I need? I need 8. I didn't grab enough tanned leather. I put away too much. Woo, we're so fast this morning. It's like, wee! Running around. 2 per. It's a forming press? Oh. Chat, we don't have... No forming press. I'm hitting Y and T. Both of those aren't finding it. I think we'll have to make a forming press. So when we get one, then we can have a backpack. Did I need a little bit of that tan? I did. Need a little bit for the piston boots. Okay, this is everything. And it goes. 1 pair. 2 pair. Nixay can also have a pair. I'm sure he will notice those there. They look a little suspicious. Just saying. I don't know what to do with my boots. Alright, but now we can jump. I can get to the roof. When we have the bees ready. Which reminds me, we're gonna have to make some more apiaries. So... Where did I put that canola? There's 1 here. 16 there. Okay. Fluid extraction. Give us seed oil. Oh, we have hops now. Is that better than seed oil? Better than canola? Or I've just... Oh. Actually, that's clever. I get it. I took a moment. I had to do a few jumps in my head to get there. That one was a leap, if you will. Alright, where's the bell? I gotta go ring the bell for penance on those terrible jokes. Yeah, we get a little bit of speed boost. We can run around a little bit faster. Worth it. Worth it. The seed oil here is going to be used to make a few of the apiaries. What do I need for them? I think it's 2 bee houses per. And we can make it in the carpenter or we can make it here. I don't think there's any discount. Oh, this is MV, so yeah, we're definitely making it in the carpenter. Not a choice. Where's, well, let's see. We might have to cut the wire cutter. A wire to stick out just a little bit. It's just satisfying new wire cutter sound. Thank you, back devs. It is noticed. 1 carpenter here. This is where we can fill it up with seed oil. I'm not even gonna grab the little 10 millibucket guy, it's not worth it. Yeah, we have 3, and I believe we have to right click. Yeah, that's how that worked. Somewhere we left our impregnated frames, and I need some inventory. Where are these? Okay, they go here. Sure. In you go. Hopper? Hoppers are... yeah, okay. I guess we got this one from the bees. I'll put it back. All right. I want to get rid of all these bees. So, please be a good one. We're going for 8-slot true speed fastest. That was our reminder here. I see true. I see normal. So nope, it's not that one. Normal. Not that one. Fastest. 8-slot is the true. Okay. Round you go again. We have a couple more bees that if they stack with these, we don't want them. Okay, this time only 2 to check. We're going for machine boost and speed fastest. So yeah, that's pure machine boost. Only half fastest. Okay, at least we got the pure machine boost. Going. Yeah, it's half fastest. Okay, one more time, and I think we'll have 2 of these princesses like good to go already. One of them will definitely keep around with some spare drones in our backup chest, which might need a... okay, no, I didn't specify speed on this sign, so that's good. I just have shortest life, max fertility. Rain Night Cave. Yeah, that's the qualifications to go into this chest. We still have some bees that we have to fix. Alright, if I can't empty my inventory quite yet to handle all these, like, impregnated frames... we only have 4? Oh, so I can only make, like, 4 additional apiaries. Ouch, okay, that hurts a bit. We made a bunch of impregnated sticks, though. Why did these take MV? Why? Fine, alright. We make them in the carpenter, too. And we're gonna have to do creosote slabs in the chem bath. Okay. This is just to be annoying, isn't it, game? Huh? Or, once again, the magic of the carpenter. Okay. So after we do 3 apiaries, I'll then fill it up with creosote oil. And I'll just stick in some logs and we'll make as many of these as we can pump out. Yeah. That's what we will do. Oh, actually, I know why our creosote's running low. We've been running these LV machines nonstop in addition to that liquid boiler. And we only have 12 of these coke ovens going, I think. So probably the math just isn't math on there. All right, well, if I'm stuck in the B area for a little bit waiting on those, let's also check these. Okay, you are short as max, tolerance on both, false fault, okay. I can stop if I see a false, I think. Yep. Or are just all of these false falls? Okay. Yeah, this needs some work on... Oh no, this one has true on slot 5. And it rolled the good tolerance. It kept the speed, it's got the shortest. It has utility max, you're pure industrious, good. All right, slot 8 is where you fell apart, okay. That's just the cave one though, so we don't really care as much. I'm still gonna fix it. But at least that's one that will work all the time. So it was you plus you. The rest of you go off to be Nirvana. And I would be using my inventory with stacks of these one drones too, that we don't want, but it's full of machinist drones. That's why it's difficult to do more than one species at a time, chat. When you're not using the beealizer and scanning them, and you're having to remember which traits for what, and which bees you're not keeping, it's easier if they stack in your inventory. The ones that you just shove in the trash all at once. So much easier. But if I want that beealizer, it could happen. There's just quite a bit of aluminium between us and there, I think. And I don't know, our first few ingots of aluminium probably need to go towards like making MV machines rather than making a beealizer. So I'm not about to go east up. Yeah, we'll keep it how it is. All right, what did this one roll? This, you're half true. Completely not tolerant there. Let's search these other ones on slot 7. Nope. And yeah, no. Okay. That's okay. If the other one is rolling that trait, perhaps you can be our slot 8 guy. Yeah, you're double true on slot 8. So eventually we can crisscross this slot 8 good guy with the other one. Let's leave a sign to remember that. Sleep. All right. Slot 8 was 3G. Slot 8 was false. False. Okay. We got there. Have we had enough hit bees? No, we're at 96%. Okay, I will wait. There's not much else I could do. Those last few percents. Although it might count up to 100 and then go back down to 96 or something again. We're back there. Okay, never mind. It's still thinking. That counter is just slightly inaccurate. It's fine. Where would I like to stash my diamond boots? Maybe here? We'll do a research while we wait. I have my scribing tools. I see there's an extra Thaumonomicon. Actually, must have had to make one while we were gone. I don't know that I want anything more out of this chapter. But you never know what, like, leads to another one being unlocked, so... Let's start here. Okay, Motus, you come from Ordo. You two, and I forget what eater's made out of. Ah, Motus and Terra. Right. So we could do this. That. Yep, that'll work out fine. This goes to flight. More dope. Oh, I should have grabbed one for here and a potential for here. Okay, now we have Atreus spam. Look at that, it's like a crystal in the middle. It's kind of cool. Doesn't always look so symmetric. And it's gone. So if you weren't watching the screen, you don't have to come back. I know you people. Okay, we do Atreus here again. Maybe the town. Beastia, what do you connect with? Oh, you can go to Modus too. Alright. That'll get to air. Another point of light here. Modus with Ordo. Huzzah. And we have the lamp of fertility. Alright, now it should be done. Oh, again, these are 2 brand new bees. They're not stacking with anything else. So slot 8, are you true? Aha. But why it's slot 9? No, you're half true. Why? Why do you betray us? What about this one? Okay, this one we can work with. I didn't even know slot 9 was a problem on that one. Alright, 2 bees. And we're going for a machine boost. Check. Speed fastest. Check, check. Is everything else also good on this beat? Trues. With 1, choose. Ah, slot 9 again, betraying us. Okay. What about on you? Slot 9 double betrayal here. Okay. So now we're waiting on slot 9 on both of them. Hey, Zayden. Greetings from the world without internet here. Wait, didn't you just use the internet to send that chat message? I'm a bit confused. I don't see you here in my place. Somehow you arrived on my screen. Okay, so that's got one more breeding cycle. And I think we'll have our good machinist bees. Finally. We have been working to get those bees for several days in a row now here. I mean, it started off with trying to get the Industrious Imperials, took forever. Especially Diligent was painful. Oh, you're going around to find free internet out and about. I used to do this too. Back when I also did not have the internets. And people used to leave their Wi-Fi open. You could just go like almost into any neighborhood. If you were driving around, pull open the laptop and get free Wi-Fi. You know, if you park somewhere near somebody's house. Nowadays, everybody's putting a password on their Wi-Fi. Or they're running like the newer ones that are 5 gigahertz or higher. And so the bandwidth doesn't reach to the road when their house is far back. But it's also possible that, like, if you're paying for a corporate internet, they have so many hotspots that you can reach there that way too. We have this for glass, right? I was making tanks. Let's make some tanks while we're waiting on those machines. Harvest the cotton. We'll need it. We need... I forget how many bits of woven cotton to make the wand caps that I want to make. But it's a lot. The hotspots of trains. Oh, okay. Well, bye for now. Thanks for saying hi. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing the garden grind here with XA. Soon MV. Because XA worked hard past couple days and got the recycling. He got the EBF online, but we can't continuously power it because creosote is a bit of a problem. We're not generating quite enough of that. Oh, and it's even disconnected, so even if it wasn't... yeah, we're preferring to keep the LV machines online over the EBF at the moment. I'm sure we'll be able to fix that in the future. Oh, let me keep the steel online by pulling those out. Do we have a place to put dark ashes? Okay, the T-search turned up nothing. Does it turn up here? Have these been centrifuged? Is that what XA's been doing with them? I wonder. I'm gonna T-search here too. Yeah, it's not here. This is a multi-block centrifuge, I think. Steam separator, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, if these aren't stored anywhere around the base... Yeah, here we have honey drops, okay. Mercury, 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 interesting. So we've been doing redstone, I would assume. Yes, redstone, making silicon, pyrite, ruby. Oh, that's an easy way to get ruby dust. I can see that all the ruby dust was gone out of here, so that must have been what was the goal here. Must have been. I'm going to just stash the dark ashes in a chest or a barrel or something like that over there in the area. T-search? Okay, there's some over here. Oh, that's also where the hoppers are. I'll note that in my head for later. If I'm ever looking for one. So we put this here, dark ashes, steel. Guess it comes looking later, but this way it keeps running. I've just heard like a level up sound, but I'm guessing that was Thaumcraft. So I don't know why else that would be going off right about now. Random sound effects, thank you, Thaumcraft. Where did you all come from? What are you doing in the base? Hobgoblins? Why? Oh, they actually can hurt. They go aggro, huh? Why did they just go aggro only if you get close? Oh, do we have any good trades here? Going for a gas tier, but man, no, it's not a necessity. What is this? A mango sapling? Fancy. Alright, there's the last one. Found them. Goodbye. Think they can spawn passively on the grass up here. Oh, they must have wandered off down that way. Okay. Please, Machinist bees. Please, please. Have everything that we want on our shopping list. It was slot 9 that was betraying us, right? It says true false still. Can't confirm. Yeah, I'm reminding myself to use the sleeping bag instead of the bed. But I appreciate the free style points. You know what? Tutor, we give you a gold star. A college professor that would like to say that. It's like getting the free internet points that don't mean anything. Because he never actually had gold star stickers. He just, you know, if he did some kind of something good in class or gave a good answer, yeah, no sticker. He would just say, you get a gold star. And someday somebody actually brought in a sticker sheet of gold stars to him. He's like, the gold stars weren't supposed to be real. So it's like his first response. It was like, wow, we tried. But he did not hand them out. So later in that class, we said, you get a gold star. He didn't reach for the sticker sheet. He just kept going, kept writing more notes on the board. And this was one of those professors that if you didn't keep up, you were going to miss something. So we're just furiously scribbling notes. The man was a machine, chat. If we turned in a project for him to grade, it was done like the next day. And we're all left wondering like, oh man, that didn't roll anything. We'll just roll it with the same one that we had stacked in there. Ah, graded. So like a class of like, 20 some odd people done the next day. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. If you ever went to his office hours for help and there wasn't a line, like if there wasn't something due kind of like that week, people weren't usually lined up. But if you went there, you'd usually just catch him and he's in there just jamming to some music with his headphones plugged in and nothing else is on his screen. The man only did one thing at a time. And if he ever had free time, he would just sit there listening to really long, heavy metal music. And that was it. The man used Notepad to write programs too. Like regular Notepad.exe. Not Notepad++. It's impressive, honestly. Because he cranked out all kinds of like little project codes on his own. He liked to write board games on the side and stuff. Man. This was our role model in college. And here I am trying to do individual little bees. And I can't keep a train of thought. All right, we also had these industrious ones going on over here. This inventory. You know what? At least the Imperials we could put away. There we go. That's one slot free. So slot 8 was true on thieves. Let's make sure it remains true. Yeah. Okay, that one is a false, so how about no? True. Okay. True. Okay, so whatever is different between these will be the decider. They are pure industrious. The whole top half is good. Slot number 5 is half true. Slot number 5, true. Okay, what about you? Do you have slot number 5 true? No, double false. Okay, so I think this one is our best one from that stack. Next. Here's slot 8 was a failure, so I'm not expecting to see it here. What about the other slots? Yeah. Also 7. Yeah, we were always very impressed with his grading. So later on, when I was a senior or something, or maybe it was during my like small stint of graduate school, I became a teaching assistant for this professor, and I felt compelled to have the projects graded the following day. I wanted to give the students the same. So like if it was 2 days, I felt guilty. Like if I had a big project I was working on the day before and I just couldn't help it. Oh hey, Zyda, before you restart entirely, wait for 2.9 where they're having the there's another big update coming up soon. They're adding in something with the coins. Vending machine. It's coming. Yeah, so I felt guilty when I didn't grade the students' things fast enough. Like I had to be on par with this professor. That was... It was not easy to also be a machine while taking like all the other classes that I was taking. I don't think any of these are any good. I mean, slot 8 was true, but now it's true false. Is this one? This was the only one that kept it. Oh, wait a second. Hey, you were the one that was false balls. Alright. Well, that works for me. I did put in the effort to try. Which is why he let me TA twice for him. So, he liked me enough the first time. I got to TA for him again. And then one of the other professors started picking me over and used this tenure. I was like, yeah, I like this TA too, so I'm keeping this one. I was like, I liked working for Bouchard though. Anyways. Good times in college. Good times. I unfortunately never finished that master's. I'm not sure that would have equated to anything in my career. It was mostly like a project that was too big for me to finish. Too ambitious to do by myself. I should have partnered with somebody. Hey, we're partnering here with Gardner Grind with XA. And I'm doing the bees. I heard on one of his streams in the past couple days that he was quite sad to not quite happy to not have to do the bees this time. This has half max fertility. I don't like that. Yeah, we're just not rolling good rolls in these, are we? Yeah. Alright. I mean, the second one was slightly better. Hurry up, Industrious. Because once Industrious is good, we have these diligence up here all ready to go for the clay. Clay blocks are already underneath. We're just waiting for a good one. He's done bees a lot. Yeah. And I might be doing different from how XA would usually do it. Are these ready yet? Okay, stack, please be different. Oh no, why? Alright, what's between these two? That's where I saw the numbers increase in my inventory. So this has pure machine boost. And this has pure machine boost. And speed fastest. Wait, have I been stacking the bee that I actually want to keep? No, because slot 9 had false here. You would do bees if you were here. Jims, you did express interest in the skyblock. And I wrote that down in my notes. XA said he was open to like having others participate in the fun. We were discussing it. We were thinking we would have to like charge a certain amount of chat points or something. But we ended up not doing that on the first day. And I felt a little rushed to like go right into it. Because on his hardcore world he had died, so he needed a new world like right away to start. Yeah, here it is. Invite the Gyms LP. I didn't write it down. And it crossed my mind, but I didn't think I had time to invite you in. Tell XA when you stream it. Let's see if we can make it happen. But by now we've worked through the more grindy part of the run. There's still some grind to go though. I like a lot of grind. You ain't worried? Okay. Soon my German class begins in 25 minutes, chat. So I'm only gonna go for another, maybe 10 minutes or so. I said Machinist B today. So if I don't get this, it's not good. It's all right, so slot 9, how am I gonna get that? All right, maybe these two have slot 9, or sorry, slot 8 rather, yeah, true and true. Rock, slowest. Average, machine boost, okay. I like what I'm seeing here. I think I split this 2 ways. Yeah, you get one. And you get one. And these ones are ones that we're not keeping down here. As Aiden, you still need internet. You're in hot spots. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. Not having consistent internet? Oh, let's get the style point here again. There's a game that I bought many years ago. I don't have it now. I left it with somebody else in the United States when I moved away. A group that I thought would enjoy playing random silly games. It's called We Didn't Playtest This Anyway. And they had expansions like We Didn't Playtest This Either. And it's a card game. You could win like +5 purple pony points off of some of the cards, or maybe you would get like a Zizzle duck, or a shark that shoots lasers. And there was no art on any of the cards, it was all just text. So, use your imagination there. One of them even had Comic Sans as a font reference, and the card was printed with a different font than the rest of the game that used Comic Sans on it. And it instituted a rule that anytime you played a card, you had to say Comic Sans is awesome, or you lose the game. Combine this with other cards that don't let you say like me, I, or my. There's another one that's like you, your, yours was blocked. This game was absolute chaos. I don't remember why I mentioned this. Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that one. Alright, these are still going, those are still going. These are handled. I'll do another Thaumcraft research. Gotta do something. Okay, what in here doesn't give warp? You don't give warp. You don't, you don't. Okay, that's probably enough. Stop. I don't want more. Wait, no, give me those. Take these instead. I'm gonna go ahead and refill this before we get started. Okay, let's go. How do we connect to Ordo? Oh, that one's gonna be a doozy. We could go through the vacuum to do Perditio, Permutatio. That does connect to Ordo. What is Nibrism? Oh, you go through here so you can get to people. Okay, and we have Tempest. Water plus air. Yeah. Modus. Do another Ordo. And we need one more Instrumentum here. We got lore. Yeah, I can do other lore board games that I've played in my life. Card games are kind of the main thing for me. But you're talking about a game tier 2, Zaiden. Let's see. Player makes the rule on specific conditions and all player has to remember. Huh. I don't think I played this one. Your day cycle has shifted around 8 hours. So is mine. I moved to Germany from the United States. So I shifted some amount of hours. I don't know exactly how many. Let's see, this owl, I think is air. Yeah, okay. So it's another modus connection. Oops, I didn't mean to spam more than one modus there. More than one air, rather. But you know what? Maybe I did. Maybe I knew I was going to breach the gap there. You also live in Germany, in a wake like the east coast of the US. Ah. Trains go by quite a bit here in Berlin. It's very windy and cold today in Berlin. It's warming up a little bit. It's -4 Celsius now. Not like -6 like it was when I went to the store. Oh, the other way around. Ah. Let's see, this can go to Ordo, Modus. Yep. It's gonna be one of those Ordo spams. Okay. You get a thing, and you get a thing. Hold on, that doesn't actually connect, does it? No, it does, okay. And I'm missing something. No, not this. Okay, we'll do one more of the blue things. Sure. Now, are the bees ready? I think if I also recall, Sidon, you maybe also had trouble sleeping. Not sure if I'm remembering that right from chat. Close to these, 35, 64. Okay, so yeah, we have time for another industrious glance. Slash item in hand. I'm at 28 till. On the clock, we got both one, trues, both. Oh, okay, you're only half both one. Can we get a double both one? And you found a workplace that fits your messed up sleep schedule. Nice! That's good. It's nice to find a job that's compatible with your life. Because unfortunately, most of us are forced to do some kind of work to earn the food that we eat or the shelter that we need. Such is life on this planet at the moment, at least for our species. I mean, if you ask the birds, they just kind of do whatever. They don't carry around papers. They don't have laws. They might have some culture and some like unspoken rules, but elephants also have some culture. I think they worship the moon or something like that, I've been told. Yeah, but us humans, yeah, it's quite complicated. It's nice when you can find something to just, you know, etch out your slot in the world. For me, that was programming. Okay, this has both tolerances, some trues, some false. Yeah, we'll try this out. That's the first bee. Okay. Round it goes. Do these stack? No, they're all different. All new. What do we roll? Oh yeah, don't be late for it. Yeah. Feel free to go do real world things. Okay. You don't have to tell us everything about your life too, it's fine. It's too long to type. That's okay. But you have a lot to tell us. I'll listen later. In fact, our next stream, since we are going to be ending here soon, will likely be Thursday. Unless we have an apartment appointment that morning, in which case it will happen Friday. My wife and I are apartment shopping because our current one is going up to like above 2,000 euros a month, so too much. So until we see you again, Zayden, peace to you. Now let's see, I need to find someone to raid. This Machinist bee is almost ready. I'll hope somebody's... Ooh, I don't have any follows that are streaming the GregTechs. Okay. We'll see if that changes here in a couple of minutes. When I finish this beat... Oh, alright. There's another one that's ready. And I'm full of industrious drones. Alright. I have spare chest. Don't I? Here? No? Okay, I have this one that's down here. I'm gonna use this one. This is eventually gonna get dollied up there. It's something I do when I need slots when I'm doing current bee breeding, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, here. Did it work? Yes, I think so. Yep. Yep. I don't see any falses. Okay. We can like double check. We can do the usages in the genetic thing. We learned this trick earlier. You can actually search for the word false. It doesn't appear, but we should see 3 trues. Ah, wonderful. And I'll take one of those. Keep it right there. The rest of these, goodbye. So long, farewell. We finally get our inventory. We have a machinist bee that's like worth breeding on both of these slots here. So I've done it. We'll just have to put this into a loop when I see that it comes out and it provides 4 of the same that stacks. And I'll do that in one of these hives over here. Oh, these need to be cleaned out too. Yeah, I believe this one is done. And I need a spot for it to live out its life. There we go. File some more bees away. What do I do with all those drones that were spare up here? That's so many. Do I really need that many? No. Nobody needs this many of one kind of drone. No. Not on my hotbar. A little hard to sleep in the sleeping bag when it's not there. Alright. Chat, I'll be honest. Alright, chat. Right. Okay. Does it stack? It does. Now we have 2. 3, no, 5 of those drones. Yay. This one? It gets filed. What am I doing with... Am I just gonna shove all these unwearies in here? Yep. That's what I'm doing. All these combs. Shoink. We'll do some glass crafting next time. Who's that raid target gonna beat, chat? No, my follow list didn't change. Potato streaming, but it's not GregTech. It's something else. Look at the Minecraft and do a GTNH search, and I am so sorry that we raided a Russian the other day. Their title wasn't in Russian, and I did not notice the Russian tag that they had. And they weren't talking when I first clicked it. That same one is streaming again today, though. 29 viewers. If y'all want the Russian one, that's kind of the choice at the moment. So I think we go to the potato. Random potato 10. Here we go. Slash raid. Random potato 10. It's not Greg. Sorry, chat. It's what we have today. But I wish y'all peace until our next stream on Thursday or Friday. But remember, XA streaming too, so... Am I gonna be late? No, I got another 9 minutes, and it's online, so it's fine. Yeah. But we got our Machinist bee, chat! It's huge. There are some other Gregors. Well, there's 2 other Russian ones, and we have Oh My Grundles. Do y'all want to go to Oh My Grundles instead? Oh My has 1. They're doing our first playthrough, actually. Okay, let me cancel. Critical Jess. Okay, that doesn't even show up on my search. Who's this Critical Jess, and why don't they have their GTNH tag? They are live, indeed. And GTNH Redux. Oh, look at all these tags. 18 plus channel. Okay, I don't have any more questions here. We're rating this one. I gotta see this for myself. Alright. Apparently this is intended for mature audiences, chat. Let's go.